Hey, what up, y'all? This is Grizz Mosley with my first installment of Music Talk. Cue the theme song. And I'm back. I am beat as fuck. I just got off of work, but I still wanted to talk about this song. The reason being, it's a well-known dance song called Erotic City. Make Love Not War, Erotic City Come Alive, recorded in 83, released in 84 as a B-side to Let's Go Crazy, which is a crazy dope extended version on the vinyl, or everything's on the new expanded Purple Rain anyway, that was released last year or something like that. But anyway, I know this is a well-known song, everybody knows it's dope, people dance to it and shit like that, but the bugged out thing, there's a few things and layers in this song that if you haven't really sat back in your headphones and really dove into the music in there, it's really crazy and really dope. This is still analog era because it's like 83 or something, like 83. So aside from maybe some sequencers and some synthesizers and whatnot, that was the most digital I think shit was getting as far as technology was concerned. Either way, I'm speaking of this in regard to pitching up and pitching down of vocals and instruments. They were very experimental. Experimental? They were experimenting a shitload when it came to sound. So I mean, you know, you got some of the distorted drums and things of that nature that Suzanne Rogers spoke to in her lecture. Check that shit out, the Red Bull lecture with Suzanne Rogers. If you just want to look into, you know, mentally what was going on in some of those sessions. Anyway, it was inspired by a live version of Knee Deep by the Parliament Funkadelic. Apparently, I think it was possibly New Year's or something like that. I forget when the show was, but there's an album that came out in 83 or something at that area, that time. Not even 83, it was 90 something, but it was of that show in 83. Of that performance, and Prince was very moved by that performance and went home or to the studio and recorded it or put it together. Anyway, if you bug out on it, it's like there are acoustic guitars in there. I think there's like unamplified guitars in there, mic'd up. Like they were trying so many different sounds and like so many layers that you can hear. I think there's a sped up bass line aside from the dom with the synthesizer. There's like a sped up bass line, which is like pretty fucking dope. Aside from that, I mean, Purple Rain was the album that really got the whole parental advisory sticker thing popping. And I'm not sure how much radio was really like censoring at that point. I don't know. But when I first started listening to radio, everything was bleeped out except for fuck, which was we could fuck until the dawn, or fuck so pretty. Apparently Sheila E was saying funk, but Prince was saying fuck and layered that shit. So on the radio, honestly, nobody was ever bleeping that out. And the first time I really heard it bleeped out, I think it was on KJLH, and that was like a few years ago. Like, nobody was really censoring that song, even though it was fuck all through it anyway. But it was like layers, because Sheila E didn't want to say fuck, but Prince, wanted that. So he's singing the falsetto, and she's singing her part, which I think probably originally was higher, because if you listen to her background vocals, they're pitched down. But you listen to his vocals, they're on. At least his harmonizing vocals, they're natural pitch. And then there's a sped up verse, and then there's a slowed down verse, which means that they were really sitting in that session, speeding up and slowing down and speeding up and slowing down, recording parts and getting harmonies, like natural harmonies, sped up harmonies, lower harmonies, and putting all that shit together. And it's some geek shit, but listen to it in your headphones, like some really, earbuds or whatever, works, but like really dive in and listen to that song because there is a lot going on. Those drums are so fucking heavy and they beat like it seems to be across the board that song. Like the drums are really thick, the bass is really thick, and there's so much happening with the vocals. Like I'm just more so obsessed with the speeding up and slowing down the vocals. Like that's pretty insane, and I really admire that song on a technical level. So club aside, radio aside, or whatever, like listen to it on like like listen to it leisurely in your headphones. The point of this fucking video is listen to that song with your headphones. Like experience that song because it's a very commercial tune. I think. I mean, for the most part, it is a very well-known tune or has been. Um, but I think with some of those tracks, they get overlooked. Um, just aside from the fact that when doves cries is so when doves cry is so popping that people don't realize there's a bass line missing because apparently that was a rule. You needed a bass line or something like that. Stuff like that. These are like very trend-setting things. That's why people like to regard it as give it a name like a golden era or some shit like that. Honestly, all this shit is popping, and you can really hear the progress throughout his whole span of his career because one thing he really pumped up was being a student of the art and learning shit. So I mean, people like to disregard a certain era, and I think that's bullshit because there's a lot in all the eras of Prince, Rogers, Nelson. Erotic City, that's more so a revolution track, but I think it was just Suzanne Rogers, Prince, and Sheila, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been some other folks. I know there was a lot of people in rotation in that era. But yeah, fuck with that song in your headphones. That's what I'm suggesting in the point of the video. All right, Grizz Mosley out.